Hey guys, welcome back to Loadout, the series where we dive into the camo challenges and help you build the best loadouts in Call of Duty. In today's episode we're covering the TYR revolver from Modern Warfare 3. But before we get started, if you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more, then subscribe and turn on notifications. We're going to be covering weapons all the way up to Black Ops 6 and beyond, so you won't want to miss an episode. If you have any weapons you want to see covered, then leave a comment below or click the link in the description to join our Discord server. And finally, please leave a like or Alfie will be back, and also it pushes the videos across the YouTube algorithm for a wider audience to see, which is pretty helpful. With all that out of the way, let's get into the multiplayer segment of the video. Our first base challenge for multiplayer is to get 50 kills. Second is to get 50 kills while aiming down sights, which for a slower fire rate and high damage weapon, such as the TYR, you should be doing anyway. Third is to get 10 kills while moving, which isn't really as hard as it sounds and should just happen naturally, but if you do struggle, walk around constantly aiming and eventually you'll get it done. And for the final base challenge, all you need to do is get 15 kills while using the akimbo attachment. So put on any attachments that you can find that improve hipfire accuracy on top of the akimbo attachment, and this one should be very easy to complete. For the mastery challenges, Gilded requires you to get 10 kills without taking damage. For Forged you need to get 25 one-shot kills. This weapon, once again, is a high damage weapon, so most of the time if you hit the enemy in the upper torso or the head, you'll take them down in one shot. So this one's more about patience than anything else, well, patience and accuracy. And finally, for priceless, you need to get 25 kills with an optic attached, so pretty much the same as the ADS kills challenge. With the camos covered, let's move on to a loadout. Our first attachment for multiplayer is going to be the Jack Beholder rifle kit, which is essentially going to turn the TYR into a bite-sized marksman rifle, with increased range, aiming idle sway control and firing aim stability, with the downsides being a slower ADS, sprint to fire and movement, as well as sprint speed. Second is the T51R billeted break L muzzle, which is going to greatly improve our vertical recoil control, as well as our firing aim stability, with the cons being worse horizontal recoil and bullet velocity. Third is any close range optic of your choice. Again, I normally go with the Chrono Mini Pro, but it's down to preference. Fourth is the DR6 handstock underbarrel, which is going to improve our ADS, aim walking, sprint to fire and movement speeds, while our hipfire and tac stance spread, as well as aim walking steadiness, are negatively affected as a result. Our final attachment is going to be the Allures Fury trigger, which is going to improve both our fire rate and our trigger response time, while our aiming idle sway and sprint to fire speed take hits this time around. With the multiplayer loadout covered, let's get into the war zone. Being a high damage close range weapon, our build for the TYR is going to make sure that you dominate the close range play space. To do this, our first attachment is going to be the ZIU-16 heavy long barrel. With this we gain the benefits of a high damage range and bullet velocity, as well as better recoil and gun kick control, with the negatives only being a slight downgrade to ADS and sprint to fire times. Second is the X10 sidearm L400 laser, which is going to greatly enhance our hipfire accuracy and recoil control with absolutely no cons. Third is the reuse of the Allures Fury trigger. Fourth is the Akimbo rear grip attachment, which gives us the added benefit of having two TYRs, while obviously, without the ability to aim, your damage range and hipfire spread will be negatively affected by this. And finally, we have the infamous snake shot rounds, which is going to massively improve our close damage range while negatively affecting our long range damage. With that explained, let's finish off with the zombies. For zombies, our first base camo challenge is, as always, to get 250 kills. Second is to get 250 kills with frost damage, so bring in a cryo freeze ammo mod and you'll complete this one and the first one at the same time. Third is to kill 30 hellhounds. They have a common enough spawn rate, but if you are struggling, escort and outlast contracts are a must. Finally, the fourth challenge for the TYR is to get 10 kills in 5 seconds. For this, I would recommend either training at an outlast contract or just farming the exfils. For the mastery challenges, as always, Golden Enigma requires you to get 100 kills and then exfil. Zircon Scale needs you to get 300 pack-a-punch kills. And finally, for Serpent tonight, you need to kill 10 elite or special zombies. For the zombies loadout, our first attachment is going to be the Tempest GH50 muzzle. Second is, again, any optic of your choosing. Third is the SL Skeletal vertical grip. Fourth, of course, is the Allures Fury trigger. And the fifth and final attachment is the Jack Beholder rifle kit. And that sums up everything you need to know about the TYR. Join us next episode where we'll be covering the Striker 9 SMG. Until then, feel free to check out our other episode on the regular Striker SMG, or just watch the whole playlist. And we'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.